What's going on, everybody? Israel Galindo here from Advanced Networks. I hope you guys are doing great out there. So the reason for my video today was this. We all use our little devices for pretty much our social media, and we use them every single day, but we don't really take the time to protect our devices or to set a secondary authentication or another way to recover our accounts if they do get blocked. Now, in the last 3 months, 50,000 accounts on Facebook were hacked. Now, that doesn't mean it was your neighbor. That doesn't mean it was somebody that's hating you. These are automated robot accounts or actual hackers that have been going in, getting your data from other applications that have been breached, and then you, in turn, are hacked. So what do they do with your account? Maliciously, they block your account, they write evil things on it, they look at your contacts, they spread viruses through it. They basically use your account like a drone to attack others and at the same time to impersonate others to then take over their accounts. And the more and more they do, the more and more you're out of luck. So I want to go through a very extensive how to recover your account. But before we do so, let's watch our video here from Tech Junkies and see what they say about your account and how to protect it and recover it. And we'll then dive deeper in how it's done. Here you go.
Managing and protecting 2 billion users worldwide is no easy task for any company. For social media accounts, where a user's behavior factors highly into account security, the job is even harder. Getting hacked on Facebook is a frustrating experience. If a hacker has chosen to delete your account, you'll need to act fast. Facebook keeps your account information for 30 days, so you aren't out of luck just yet. Here's what you can try to get your account back. Up front, it's important to remember that if a hacker is determined enough, they might be very thorough in making sure that you no longer have access to your account. These tips may not work in every case, so it's important to contact Facebook's Help Center as soon as you know your account has been hacked. There's always the slight chance that the person who hacked you didn't change any login information. Try logging into Facebook like normal, then click Cancel Deletion. If whoever hacked you didn't change your password, this should restore your account. If Facebook doesn't allow you to log in using your old password, click or tap the Recover Your Account button on this screen. On the recovery page, choose your email from the list and check that email address for a recovery email from Facebook. Grab the code included in the email, then head back to the password reset page, enter the code, and hit submit. If the hacker was extra thorough, you might not see your email listed when you try to reset your password. This could be the case if the hacker changed your contact information. To check what may or may not have been changed, go to Facebook's recovery login linked in the description below and search for your profile. Click or tap on your profile to see which phone numbers and email addresses are still linked to your account. If you recognize an email address or phone number you still have access to, select it, then click or tap on Continue. Facebook will send you a recovery email or text using the selected email or phone number. If you don't recognize any of these emails or phone numbers, but you have set up trusted contacts, click No longer have access to these. Enter an email or phone number that you have access to and click Continue. Click or tap on Reveal My Trusted Contacts and type in the full name of one of your contacts. Follow the instructions to send a link to one of your trusted contacts, and they should be able to give you a code to enter. Remember, if none of these work, make sure to reach out to Facebook's Help Center to try to get access to your account back. If you like this guide, make sure you subscribe for all sorts of videos covering Facebook and other technology. And don't forget to check out one of these videos we think you might enjoy.
Okay, so in the video from Tech Junkies, what they're telling us is basically there are many ways to recover your account. But here's the biggest but. If you never set up all of those entrusted friends that you can basically click on or two-factor authentication or anything like that, then are you out of luck? And that's the biggest question, because a lot of us do our social media again on our devices. So when I tell my friends, hey, get on your computer, you're probably still logged into your device. And they go, I don't use my computer to get on social media. I've only set it up this way. And am I stuck? Am I going to delete my account? Are the hackers going to take my pictures? I have so much information in there, etc., etc. So it's very nerve-wracking when you look at something like that, because you use your social media kind of like your storage account and really your time vault. And when that happens, you are sort of out of luck, but I'm going to take you through a few things just to help you out. So the first thing we want to do, let's talk about protecting your account in the different ways that right now, if you have access to your account, these are the things you should do right off the bat. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we do have a strong password. What I suggest and recommend is going to be not just a password like Aqueduct. Maybe do a phrase that you know. You know, some people do the row, row, row your boat and then a name and then a birthday, but make it a phrase. Phrases are good. Like right now, the sky is blue. Maybe something like Machu Picchu, 2019 is when you went to Machu Picchu, where it's an actual phrase, or, I love my kids 2021, but it's a full phrase. Those are really good to use when you are talking about securing your account. So strong generated password. If you can't think of one, just really get one generated from all of these generators online. You can go to Google and type password generator and it'll generate a password for you. So that's a good way to do it. Second thing that you have to do is you have to set up a two-factor to a device. That's very, very important. That means if you put in your password to your account, you'll get a text message to your devices, another device, or you'll get something that goes to your email where it says, hey, this is you, and you authenticate that by putting in that code into your phone. That's a second way of authenticating, because if a hacker has access to a simple password like 123 or the name of your kids or your birthday, you're out of luck. So going into another device, it goes to a device that you carry with you. Now, some of you friends that have been hacked and are like, hey, they used to go to my phone and they hacked my phone and my device. That's because your data had been breached, and it's been breached by many applications. So I will be showing you how to go in and look at what applications Facebook is actually have access to. And you know what I'm talking about. If you're paying Candy Crush or you're checking your stocks and things like that, and you allow Facebook to have access to that, those applications, if they ever get breached, they steal your information. So it's very important that you look at that often. If you don't, you're kind of killing yourself or shooting yourself in the foot. You also want to see who's connected. If you look at the list of who's connected on your device, you're going to notice that some of the devices might not even be in your city, and you want to change your password and remove access to those devices right away. And I'm going to be showing that as well. And so that is how you are protecting, if you still have access to your account, your devices, which we'll go into. I just wanted to kind of take you in there. So let's say worst scenario happens, your email gets hacked, your Facebook gets hacked, and your phone gets hacked, and you can't get in to anything. You're stuck. What are you going to do? Well, let's go to a shared screen here so we can look at that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to facebook.com/hacked. This could be on any device that you have. And what that's going to take you is that's going to take you to this page right here, asking you if your account has been compromised. So it's very important that you look at that. Now, if your account has been compromised, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the account is compromised. Now, it is going to ask you to put in a phone number that you have associated with that account. Even if the hacker changed your phone number, at some point, you have a number that was associated. So you want to go ahead and put in that number in there. Remember, it's a phone number. It's not an email address. When you put that in there, it's going to search all the accounts of available accounts. You'll see your account on there, and you want to click on that account. Just like the Tech Junkies video stated, once you put that in there, you're going to go through a wizard of steps on how to recover your account, where it's going to send a code. And again, if a hacker has access to your device, you're not going to get that code. So there's going to be a secondary way of then going to the next step. If this facebook.com/hack does not help you, it's not the end of the story there. We're going to go a step further. Now, a step further is going to be, and I'm going to put in a couple of clicks here for you. Again, if you can't log in, facebook.com/hacked, or take this bit.ly link that I'm putting in below. In this bit.ly, what it's going to take you is it's going to take you to, again, the same facebook.com/hacked, which is going to, again, take you to the account that we were just talking about, this one right here. Those two links point to the same one. But you're stuck, you can't go anywhere, you're getting frustrated. Now we're going to go to the next step. So the next step is going to be, I'm going to give you another link on here. And the other link is going to be, boom, this one. I can't log in. I've been hacked. What am I going to do? So let me disconnect one of these on here. I've been hacked. So this one right here, what we're going to do is we're going to take this information, and that link is going to take you to the help contact, which is going to be the Facebook account, and allow you to then submit information in your behalf to basically authenticate your identity, which is going to be the important part of that. So what you're going to do on that is you're going to put in your email address, your current email address that you are using, and you're also going to put in a description of what happens. Now, I'm going to give you a full list of what I want you to write in there, as well as you're going to put in your driver's license information. So let me drag this into the screen. This is what I want you to write to Facebook. And everybody on YouTube is going to tell you it takes you 3 to 5 days to get it back. No, be a hound, send it 3 or 4 times a day, send it in a week. I would say realistically it takes about a week for them to really get to you, but just keep hounding them. Keep filling out this app saying, hey, I've been hacked. Here's what I want you to write. Hello, my account was hacked on blah, blah, blah date. I was able to reset my password because of my previous email after confirming my identity, but the hacker set up a 2-factor, meaning it goes to a phone. I cannot access the code, which is most likely what they've done. You're not going to be able to get in there, but do it like that. Put in your Facebook ID information on there with your Facebook account. Most of us, it's going to be the identity or an email address. And then the second thing you want to do is take a picture of your ID. Now, here's the thing that Facebook does not want. They do not want to see your address because that's violating your privacy. So what you want to do is you want to put a sticky over your address because they don't care about your address. They care about your face and your name. So put a sticky over your address information. It could be a little sticky tab, whatever, and just leave your name on there. That is going to be the best way you're going to upload the file. So once that document is completed, then what you're going to do is you're going to upload an image file, and that's just a picture that you take with your driver's license, put a sticky on the address, and you don't want that to show. If you want to cover your driver's license that number as well, that's okay too. Just leave your name and your face so they can see who you are. Passport photos work as well. Then you want to go ahead and send that to them. Once it's sent, if you have set up friend trusted authentication, it'll take you to your friends that you can choose that can validate your identity. Not a lot of us do it. I haven't done that myself. But if you put 3 to 5 trusted friends, it'll email them and say, Israel lost access to his account. Here's a code to give to your friend. Then you can call me, give me the code. I can put in there and get in there myself. Now, if this does not work for you, then the next step is to email security@facebook.com. And again, that's security@facebook.com. That's something that you should just email them your issues, email them again that document that I mentioned to you about right here, and keep hounding them. It's the best thing to do. You got to keep hounding them. Now, there is another way to do it. I don't recommend it, but people said it works. So people are saying, let me go to that page to show you. People are saying that getting help could be a $300 thing. Now, is it true? I went on Reddit, I went everywhere, and I have not seen it 100% work. So what I'm saying is Facebook owns Oculus, the VR machine, right? So because if you buy the device, you have to register with Facebook. You have to do it. If you can't get in your account, Facebook has Oculus as support. So what people are doing is going to Target, going to Best Buy and buying the Oculus VR system, setting it up, saying they can't get into Facebook. They call Oculus support because they take phone calls and they say, hey, I can't get into my account. And then they help you recover that. Now, people say that they've done this way. And then what they do is they take the Oculus, return it to the store with a receipt, and that's it. They're done. They return the device. But Facebook has gotten kind of slew into this tactic and are telling people over Oculus to not support that piece because you're getting away with buying something and returning it. So does it work? I'm going to say don't waste $300 on it. It's probably not going to be your best bet to do it that way. Now, what the next step is, I'm going to take you to a few things here. Is let me go to another screen. And now we're going to go into the part of securing your account. There's a few pages that you want to go. So first one is going to be facebook.com/privacy. That's the first page I want you to go to. And we're going to secure your account. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this one that says how to keep your account secure. That's what we want to do right now. So when you click on that, it's going to let you know if your password is weak, if it's strong. Mine is just okay. I need to change my password. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue, and I can change my password here as it is. Now, the next thing you also want to do is go into the two-factor. Do I have two-factor on my phone? I do not, but I need to turn that on. So I would hit next, put my phone information. I'm going to get a text to my phone. Every time I log into Facebook, it's going to text my phone a code that I need to put in there. That's your authentication. It's a pain in the butt, but it's good to do so. Once I've done that, I also want to make sure that I can turn on alerts when somebody's logging into my accounts, not only Facebook Messenger and email, and it'll send me those messages letting me know when somebody has logged in. If I see that somebody logged in from Istanbul and I'm in LA, I want to say decline on that and not let that go in if I left my device somewhere or somebody actually hacked my account. So those are the three things that you want to do first. Is you want to go to facebook.com/privacy and take care of that first. The second thing I also want to show you in here is going to be who is logged in to my account right now. So if you go to facebook.com/security, /settings, and under settings, you go under security, what you're going to see is you're going to see all the devices that are logged in. Now, I know my Mac in Thousand Oaks is logged in, and I know my iPhone in 12 in LA, and I know Thousand Oaks Wi-Fi is for sure. But then I've got all of these other ones from 3 hours ago and 7 hours ago that I might not recognize. Did I log into a Windows PC in a Chrome browser in LA 7 hours ago? I know I was in LA 7 hours ago, so that is correct. Was I in Camarillo or, all of these other cities as well? I know I was. So if I'm going down the list and I recognize some city that I don't understand, I'm going to remove that. Let's just say this one right here. I know that wasn't me. I put not you. So what that's going to do is that's going to take you through a wizard of changing your password, making security changes. And then once you've made those changes, then it's going to re-log off those devices. We don't want these devices logged in if that's not you. That's security breaches, in the making right there. So again, facebook.com, go into settings, go to security. But now I'm going to show you the most important one that I feel that breaches most accounts. So what we're going to do is even in the settings, we're going to go to another screen here, and that's going to be under your settings, and then you're going to go to apps and websites on the left-hand side. Now this apps and websites, what it's going to do is it's going to show you every application that has access to your Facebook account. Why do they have access? Because you allow access. Every time you download an app and you let it connect to your Facebook for credentials, or because the game is something you downloaded from Facebook, etc. These are the items. Now, I'm going to tell you something that Resident Advisor, I have no clue what that app is. Never heard of it. It was added apparently today. I did not add any apps called Resident Advisor at all today. Is that a breach in my opinion? Of course it is. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to remove access to that application. Very important. Beatly by Lightricks. It's an animated video, so I can record videos with music. Did I add that? Yeah. Was I lazy to actually use my email and all my information? I said just sign in with Facebook, and then let me log in. Social network monitoring. Did I sign that up on July 20th? I don't remember doing that, so that's something I would remove right here. Stereo is one that I was trying out as an app, but I ended up deleting it off my phone, but it still took my credentials and it says it's active. These are the ones you want to remove. eBay. Why would eBay be using my Facebook account? That's something that I would never allow. Deposit photos. I don't know what deposit photos is. I've never used it. So as you can see, there's a lot of things in there that I know for a fact I did not use. And those are the things I need to start removing. Fever. What the heck is Fever? Krispy Kreme. Why is Krispy Kreme using my Facebook account? Those are the kind of things that I'm just like, I don't know why those are. IHOP says it's expired, so guess what? I'm gonna go in here, boom, remove IHOP from that account, delete posts and everything from IHOP. Okay, I'm just gonna remove this because I don't think IHOP should be using my account, boom, remove that guy, gone. So those are the things that are, to me, are very important, that your applications are on there, because these are the apps that are gonna get you hacked. And I'm telling you, that's really the way that you gotta start protecting yourself. If you get bored, go to facebook.com, go to settings, literally start at the top and go down each one. Security, your Facebook information, your privacy, face recognition for your application and where it recognizes your face, profiles and tagging. Do you allow people to tag you on a post and it just show up on your page, even if it's malicious, things like that. People that you've blocked, look at your location. Is that turned on? Is that turned off? Etc. And just go down the list, and notifications. Let it notify you when it knows there's an intrusion or somebody logged in without your notification or without your authentication. Those are the things I would suggest for you to go ahead and try out, because again, it is very important that you protect your account while you still have access. And even if you don't have access, follow my tips and trips. Tips and trips, man. I got to stop drinking this soda. Tips and tricks to make sure that we make that happen. If you need any help, you get stuck, get a hold of us here on our website. We're happy to assist. We all have those issues with technology, and we're here to help. This is what we do. We're a tech company. Let me know if you have any questions. Israel Galindo, Advanced Networks. I'll see you on the next one.